Did Hearts of Iron 4 just predict real life? In the Stella Polaris update, with which the Arms Against Tyranny DLC came out, so basically 2 DLCs ago, before Guter Damerung and before Trial of Allegiance, but after Bible alone, some new countries were added. Most noticeably, the country of Salmi, and also Iceland as a starting nation. However, Iceland did exist as a releasable nation. I remember a long time ago that Thorir did a war conquest as fascist Iceland. However, there was one more country that was added that not many people know about. And that country is, you guessed it, Greenland. Anyway, in Arms Against Tyranny, they added it in a way that you cannot really release it. If you will start the game normally in 936 or 939, if you will click on the state, you'll see that Denmark is the owner of the state and that they cored it. However, there were no foreign claims, which means no one else had cores on it. So you couldn't really release Greenland, because it didn't have a core in itself. However, Greenland was in the game, and if you would click on some state and type in said owner GRN, which was their tag, you would see that Greenland actually exists. It even had the party names. You can see the Democratic Party is Atasut, the Communist Party is Atakatigit, Fascist one is Nalerak, and non-aligned one is Siumut. However, there was actually a way without cheating that you could make Greenland exist. In order for that, you have to go for the custom game rules, go for the Nordic fragmentation status, and then go for Nordics fragmented. If you would apply this preset, you'd notice that, well, Nordics got fragmented, Iceland is now independent, and also one more thing that you could notice is the fact that Greenland is now an independent country, which owns Greenland and which cores Greenland. In order to play as them without cheating, you'd have to annex them and then release yourself as them. And they can even proclaim Nordic unity. Now, why am I talking about this? Well, Greenland was changed a little bit. Because now, in the current version of the game, if you click on the state of Greenland, you'll see that Greenland has a core state. And you can even release it as Denmark, and you can even play as them. However, it does have one special thing going for it now, which it didn't have in the past. It has the Monroe Doctrine effect. Interesting. Considering the fact that you know what's going on now and who is trying to get Greenland, but he's never gonna get it, hopefully. Because if he does, that sets a very powerful precedent that you can really expand your empire even into the lands of your allies. Anyway, that's not all I wanted to show you. Let's just say that HOI4 did predict the situation that's going on with Greenland right now. There's a second thing that they might have predicted. My friend Vipts told me about something. If you release Catalonia now, you'll notice that their leader has a portrait. To be honest, he looks like Andrew Tate who had hair. Now notice that this is not the case for Galicia or for Navarra, just for Catalonia. Now I might be thinking, wait, HOI4 is predicting Catalonia splitting up from Spain in 2025. Maybe, but I got a wilder theory. You see, only one portrait has been added to Catalonia. As you can see, communist leader doesn't have a portrait, fascist leader doesn't have a portrait, and also non-aligned leader doesn't have a portrait. It's not about Catalonia, it's about this leader, and he wasn't generic before this update either. I think it tries to convey a deeper message. Look at his name. Luis Companies HOI4. If you analyze this, it says lose companies and Jover. Jover obviously means that Joe Biden is no longer going to be the US president, which we all know is true. In like less than a week, he is no longer going to be the president. But this is the most important part. Lose companies. Companies will lose value. HOI4 predicted the Greenland political crisis of 2025, and HOI4 is predicting market crash, probably in 2025. So call me schizophrenic, call me whatever you want, but I think there's going to be a stock market crash in the near future. Why? A voice in my head told me to check this in HOI4, and I did, and this is my conclusion. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't checked, check out my community post. Basically, if you don't know, I started the War Conquest series, where I do War Conquest every single week, and we're on the week 2, or well, on the week 3, and the nation after the current one is gonna be the one that you guys pick, so check the community post. Anyway, bye. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very weird video, guys. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!